much better. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Stand in here. Oh, pretty cool. Did it wrong? Hang on to that.
Pretty nice.
How was that?
Looks good to me.
Holding out. It's too tight on this side. Like this? Yeah, pull it right over. Flatten it out. That's it. A lot of work it. There's that way. Yeah. I'm not too far from the stove. Okay?
A lot more size this time.
Hello and welcome to Connolly Outdoors. We have been spending well over an hour setting up. Got a brand new Firehiking Hot Tent. Cut the hole, pegged it out, guy lined it out, put the stove in. It's awesome. We're really excited to be able to relax soon. We're still setting up. We still got some work to do, but at least we are having a good time. I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie, I am tired. We are at Turkey Point. I'm gonna give you a tour of the campsite shortly. It's an amazing, beautiful campsite, and we are having a great time. I will update you soon. So, getting things set up, and we're getting things organized. Like I said, it's our first time using this tent. There's a ton of space in here, way bigger than my other Firehiking Hot Tent, which is a 4-man. This is up to an 8-man. I mean, this is great. We can get all our gear in here. We can get our 2 cots. We're going to be super comfortable. We're going to get this stove going soon because it is definitely starting to cool off. I'm hot right now from all the work, but it's gonna drop. Temperature is gonna get cold. October 14th in Canada, and it is cold. There's gonna be snow at some parts, not here, but it is snowing. Algonquin Park, which is north of here, has got, I think they got 2 or 3 inches of snow already. So no snow here, but it is gonna get much, much colder. So I'm gonna set up my sleep system. We're gonna get a fire going, and then we're gonna make something to eat because we are both really hungry. All right, let's get to it. One thing that I've noticed in all the camps that I've done, especially in the last year or so, you really got to keep your gear together, because these bags and these loops and stuff that hold your gear together, it's so easy to lose them. So I've got a system where I put everything in bags, and then I put the small bag in a larger bag and put it all together, and then no problems. From circulating and coming up. So this is vitally important that you have this when you're camping in the cold. And of course, also vitally important to have an air pad. Usually takes 2 minutes or so. I mean, it's already maybe even quicker. Yeah, it's almost full. It's only been about 30 seconds, so maybe a minute. Success. Oops. There we go. I got a -12 sleeping bag here, so I don't think I'm going to be cold tonight with the stove bag. I'm not too worried about it.
Nice. Nice that we got a hook this time.
All right. Oh, that was a lot of work setting up. We are set up. We got our campfire going. Now it's finally time to relax. I'm gonna make something to eat on the hot stove. Gonna have something to drink. I'm pretty thirsty. I almost stole my son's drink. I'm gonna have something to drink, and then we're gonna make a great meal. So stay tuned. All right, so we're finally settled in. We're all set up. My son's just got to set up his sleep system. We're gonna cook. We got a nice fire going outside, but we're gonna use the hot stove here very shortly. It's starting to cool down. It's about 6 degrees outside right now, so it's definitely, I'm still hot from all the work though, I'm gonna be honest, but we're gonna put this stove on to cook a meal. And we got a beautiful fire going outside. Grab a drink, and as Steve Wallace would say, we're gonna hunker down. So really looking forward to taking a break and just relaxing. We're gonna sit by the fire, and then we're gonna eat. See ya. It's getting cold out here. You can see my breath. We're gonna get that stove going. All right. Check this out, Liam.
I'm checking.
That's good. All right, well, you saw my breath earlier. It's starting to get chilly. We got our hot stove going. We're cooking up some pasta, I should say, not spaghetti. Pasta, I think it's rotini noodles with some hamburger and some garlic, roasted garlic and herb sauce. So hamburger, roasted garlic and herb sauce. We're gonna get that started very, very soon. It takes a little while to boil this water here. And I'm gonna be throwing this frying pan on here soon. And we're gonna cook this hamburger up as well. So, it's nice and warm in this tent already with this stove going. Just awesome. We're having a great time, eh, Liam? Awesome. right, meal's coming along, and I'm going to throw the pasta in here very soon. The hamburger's cooking up real nice. I closed one side of the tent here because it's starting to get cold, and we want to get full use out of this stove cooking this meal, keep the heat in here a little bit. It is really hard work filming all these videos. I have so much respect for, and I want to do a shout out to Random Adventures 2.0, Tony, my man, and of course Steve Wallace, the king. I love Steve. I'm out here because of Steve. Steve Wallace was the first guy that I really saw that really inspired me to want to get outside. I've always camped my whole life, but Steve was the guy that made me want to try different types of camping, like what we're doing here. This is just awesome. Out in the cold weather with a hot stove, it is truly amazing, and we're really enjoying this. It's a lot of work, but I don't care. I'm enjoying it. We're having a great time. Whoa, I got a red light here. Cool. And we're gonna keep cooking this meal. That's what we're gonna do. Almost done. Takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it. The fire is going beautifully. It's warm in here. Awesome. Tiny bit more. Almost there. Yep, tiny bit more. Awesome. All right, this is ready. So now I'm going to throw this lid on it and drain the water. And I'm going to put this back on the meat just to warm it up a little bit. It's cooked, just want to warm it up. And then
film a funny.
Really?
Okay, I know you're filming, but I'm gonna film this. Are you still gonna go?
No, go ahead.
I'm doing
Just-
something funny.
Okay. Well,
Wait. Do you guys think my fork could get any longer?
that was awesome. Is the Cracker Barrel mozzarella cheese. And this is a blend of yellow and white cheese. But I like to have a generous helping. My son is a growing lad. Of course, I'm not a growing lad, but I still like a generous helping.
Aging lad.
Good. Really good. Just noticed I'm right in front of the pole. Awesome, man. Cooking a meal in the hot tent on the stove. Priceless. I'm loving it. This is so awesome. I am having a great time. How about you, Liam?
Pretty good.
Awesome. How's the food?
Great.
Good. Well, we're going to gobble down this meal. And then I'm going to watch a little bit of the hockey game. The Leaf game is on, so I'm a Canadian. Of course, I watch hockey. Going to watch some hockey. Liam's going to read his book for school. We're actually going to get some relaxation time in. And then we're going to hit the sack a little later. So, I'll check in with you later. See ya.
See ya.
Well, I just took my thermometer, my gun outside, and it's 8 degrees outside. And in here, it is, well, I'm pointing it at the ground. It's 12.3 at the ground. If I point it just towards the air here, a little bit cooler actually, 11.7 in here. And let's see what the temperature is up high. Whoa, it's considerably warmer up here, 19.2. And at the bottom here, 12.6, actually not too bad. The stove, of course, a little cooler than what it was before, 233, 234.7. So there's some pretty cool different temperatures in here. But honestly, it's very warm and comfortable. Watching the Leaf game.
Start over.
Watching the Leaf game. 4-3 Leafs in the third period. Third period just started. So I'm watching the Leaf game. I'm gonna start relaxing. Got a beautiful fire going here. It's nice and warm in here. Really comfortable. Enjoying the game, having a great time. All right, so here we are, just relaxing. I'm taking a break from watching the game for a second, just to film this, just to give you a quick update. Fire is beautiful. It's so nice and comfortable in here. It's cold outside. When I went outside earlier to film a few shots outside, it's chilly. You could really see my breath. But in here, Liam and I are very comfortable. The door is actually still open. We're going to close it soon because I can feel that cold air coming in. But that stove is really, really warm. So I'll let you see it for 1 second here. So we're just going to keep relaxing. Finally, we get to relax. This is so comfortable now. I'm tired. Going to watch the rest of this game, and then we're going to be hitting the sack soon. All right, it is that time. We are now going to be hitting the sack. It's about 10:15. Leafs won 7-4, and I've just put in another log in the fire. Just going to let that burn out. Otherwise, I'll be up with it all night, and I don't want to do that. Probably around 4 or 5 in the morning, I'll wake up and put another log. It's really warm in here. Can't complain. It is chilly outside, but it's nice and warm in here. So we are hitting the sack, so we will see you guys in the morning. It's 4:20. It's cold in here. Really cold. It's below zero. So I'm getting the fire going so we don't freeze. But it is cold at 4:20 in the morning. 4:45, fire's going, starting to warm up in here. It is cold outside. Had to go out for a pee break. It was cold. Gonna go back to sleep for a bit because it's pretty darn early and it is starting to warm up. It's pretty damp in here too. If you can see the moisture on the walls here. So just gonna get some more sleep because it is cold and early, but the fire is going and it's warming up in here. is 7:05. The fire went out, so I had to get up and get it started again. It is chilly in here, so I'm hoping this fire gets going again soon so we can warm up. I'm gonna get a coffee going and gonna start my day. My son is still sleeping. He'll sleep for a while. He looks pretty comfy over there. Anyways, I'm gonna get the ball rolling here and get some water going and enjoy my morning coffee. Hi, Bobby Jr. Well, I'm boiling up some water. My son wants one of these dehydrated meals, chili mac, for breakfast. We usually eat these for dinner, but doesn't mean you can't eat them for breakfast too. I guess he's hungry, so I'm gonna make this up for him. I'm gonna make myself some bacon and eggs and have another coffee. It's a beautiful morning. It's chilly out, there's no doubt about that. We were cold last night without the fire going, but I had to get up several times throughout the night to re-stoke the fire. I let it burn down, and then I was up at 4:20, I think it was. And then I had to get up several more times. And then finally I got up shortly after 7 and started my day. But it's been a great morning so far, and now it's time to eat and just relax after we are done eating for a bit. Go. There we go. Buddy heater. Beauty. So there we go. Sorry about the smoke. It's the fire here, but here we got a buddy heater out here to keep us warm as well. Mr. Heater. Mr. Buddy Heater. This thing is awesome. You can use them in tents too. They're pretty safe. You should always bring a CO2 detector, which I did bring one, by the way. Whether I'm using a hot stove or I'm using the buddy heater, I always bring a CO2 detector. You can't be too safe, right? And we did not go off last night, so we were safe. So I've used a buddy heater in a tent before, and it's very safe. You can actually use it indoors, so it's quite safe. It's got mechanisms built right into it that it shuts off if the oxygen level gets low. And I've tested it, and there's been zero emission of CO2, zero. So this thing works really great, does exactly what it's supposed to do, and does not kill people. So that is a good thing. So I'm just going to finish making my son some breakfast, and then we're going to come outside and just sit outside and relax by the fire with the Mr. Buddy Heater. Alright, we got some boiling water, finally. Let's get this going, Liam. Always remember to take these out. Don't want to eat that. Thank you. Alright, let's get some water in here. Not too much though. It's really important, as I've said in my other videos, these dehydrated meals are fantastic, but you've got to make sure you stir them up, because the little crumbs and whatnot sit in the bottom, and you think you've got it cooked up properly, and then you take a bite and lo and behold, you missed the whole bottom part. So very important that you stir this up. I usually stir this up really well, and then you're supposed to let it sit for, 10 minutes or whatever, 12 minutes. I usually stir it up a second time at about the 6 or 7 minute mark to make sure that I've got everything. Look at that. You can't see it obviously, but I just found some little crumbs in the corner. So exactly what I was talking about. But I'm stirring it up nice, so we will not have a problem. Liam should have a nice meal here. There we go. Let's see. Use a fork. This off the spoon. Seal that up. Let it cook up for a while. Started on my own breakfast because he didn't want bacon and eggs, so I'm gonna get started making some bacon first and we'll go from there. Are terrifying, and they like to come in to camps and steal your food or possibly make you their food, so you don't want that. I avoid bears. That's one thing I like about winter camping. You don't have to worry about them. Beautiful. I love bacon. Last one, I think. I know I'm using my hands, but whoa. A little hot. It's coming along. Eggs are next.
Oh, my tripod. Sorry.
Eggs are cooking. I decided I'm gonna eat some of this bacon because it's getting cold. Even though I could just reheat it up, but I'm gonna eat some of this bacon. Oh, so warm. Beautiful. Love bacon. Eggs are almost done. That was nice. Nice hot coffee, that's awesome. Eggs are coming along. Some scrambled eggs, beautiful. Milk, cheese, beautiful. Just be a few more minutes for that. How was the mac and cheese or the chili mac, Liam? Good, good. Excellent. Some of this. Yes, ma'am. I forgot to bring salt. Oh well. I'm still going to enjoy it regardless. They cooked up really nice, these eggs. Ooh, really hot. Ooh. Whenever I'm out here camping, I can't help but think about how people don't understand what Liam and I do. They don't even know what hot tent camping is, most people. When you tell them you're going camping in October, November, December, January, whatever, because we'll be out once a month, people think we're crazy. But they don't understand the joy in this. I really enjoy being out here with the stove, the tent, the food. You know, filming the videos I enjoy. It's not easy filming the videos. Like I said yesterday, I got a lot of respect for Tony from Random Adventures and of course Steve Wallace and Mick Outdoors and Grizzly Gaz, and the list goes on and on of campers that I watch. It's a lot of work filming, and we haven't even hit any really, really bad weather or any really, really cold weather. Those videos are to come. But we're going to be out here, we're going to be enjoying it, and we just love to be out here in any weather. It just doesn't matter. I believe that you can make fun out of anything. If you enjoy the struggles sometimes that people have to go through when they're camping, you can have a good time, and that's what we do. Oh yeah, it's good. Fantastic. All right, we made our way out of the tent. It is still pretty darn cold out here. 3 to 4 degrees, I think that's what it is. Celsius. For my American friends, I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I apologize. You got the buddy heater going. You got a fire going. Can't sit too close to it though because the wood's wet and it's really smoky. But so we're enjoying the fire, but the buddy heater is what's going to keep us warm. That thing is awesome. I love the buddy heater. One of the things that Liam and I were discussing, because we were cold last night when the fire went out, was maybe running the buddy heater on low through the night to keep us warm. And then of course, once the propane runs out and it dies, then, you know, I'll restart the fire. So let's say we turn that on, you know, around 11, it dies around 4 in the morning. We put the fire on, we're good, we don't freeze. Because it's only going to get colder here in Canada from here on out. It's only going to get much, much colder. Like we're talking probably November, it'll be minus 10, minus 15. December, even as low as minus 30 when we go out. So that is brutally cold. So we don't want to freeze, even though we, you know, we bring good sleeping bags and we're going to wear all the proper gear. Good campers know when you camp in the winter, you got to be dressed up properly. So we're just going to enjoy the fire for a little bit. We're going to go down to the beach, where there's a beach nearby here at Turkey Point, and we're going to go check that beach out. Nobody's here. We're the only ones camping. There are other people here in trailers. Nobody's camping. I love it. I think that's fantastic. We're the only two crazy enough to be out here in the cold camping, but we love it. Well, I had to go put this heavy shirt on because it is cold out here this morning. I was sitting out here in my just in this, and even with the heater and the fire, it's still cold out here. So I had to go and put this on. Our hats. Liam's putting his hands in his pocket. Ooh, luckily my coffee's hot and keeping me warm, but it's cold out here this morning. Ooh. Boy. Well, this is truly an amazing campsite. We loved it here. We are coming back. Too bad they don't camp here in the winter. October 29th is the cutoff. After October 29th, they shut down. It's a beautiful spot here. We loved it. Beautiful. But unfortunately, it's time to clean up. Well, unfortunately, the time is slipping away on us. We got to start packing up. So that is our next step. We enjoyed this camp immensely. It's a beautiful spot, but it is time to start the tear down. Yep. Let's get to it. Weird. Garbage. All right, lock her up, Liam, and I'm gonna do my... All right, well, we came and we conquered Turkey Point. Hot tent was awesome. Stove was awesome. Didn't matter that it was cold. We survived, and we are happy. We had a great time. Join me next time. We're gonna be doing some winter camping in much, much colder weather. Probably gonna be a lot of snow. We're going way up north, and we're really gonna enjoy ourselves. Doesn't matter about the cold. Thanks very much for watching. Keep camping.